You pooped in your pants.
I pooped my pants.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. We're gonna start in just a minute. Hang tight. If you have any suggestions for a soundboard, noises, whatever, let me know. I'll add them to my soundboard and Stream Deck. All right, let's get this going. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Spatial Spandex here, and happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Everybody's having a good work week and whatnot. So, yes, today's Sony's State of Play. We're going to check that out. I'm really curious what the indie games are going to be shown. I know Reanimal's coming out tomorrow, February 13th, so that's going to be pretty cool. It totally slipped my mind that game's coming out. For some reason, I'm thinking it's coming out next year. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's still not fixed. But anyways, we're going to check out Evil Trap. The developer announced on Twitter X, I'll just call it Twitter, whatever, that this game, the shadows and all that stuff has been fixed, but as you can see, it's not. The ray tracing is still bugging out right there. You see that yellow line? It's still broken, but we're going to give it a shot here in just a moment. But yeah, so we're on Twitter and YouTube at the same time. It's just an experiment, so let's see how long this lasts. But yes, we're going to check out this game right now, and let's do high res. Let's do a new game. Is that frame rate right there? I think that's frame rate. But this game has potential, but it was kind of broke the last time I played it. So let's see what this game is like this time around. And thank you everybody for submitting your games. The indie devs that are going to participate in the Steam Next Fest next week. Thank you for submitting your games. I'm going to be checking out your stuff during that time. Every day of the game, Steam Next Fest, I'm going to be streaming, and I'm going to be checking out your game. So it's going to be it's going to be fun. Give me a moment real quick. It's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks last Monday. So anyways, let's check out this game, see what this is all about, and then see if any of the stuff has been fixed. To fully reset all game data and ensure a fresh start for your new session, the application will now close. Your previous progress will be deleted, and you can start your new journey as soon as you relaunch the game. We're working on an in-game reset feature for future updates. Thank you for understanding. All right, so hold on. Give me a moment. I have to start the game back up again. If you like what you see, please hit the follow button. Follow me on socials, !socials. All those commands don't work on Twitter, but they work on YouTube if you're watching there. All right. Got ourselves a loading screen. All right, so high res. We're doing a new game right now. This is Evil Trap Prologue. Everything that follows is a work of fiction beyond the echoes of familiar inspirations. All characters and settings exist only within this story. In 2017, 3 friends went camping. Only one returned. 19-year-old Michael claimed his friends were tortured and killed by demonic entities. Deemed a survivor of a mental breakdown, he was held at St. Judas Asylum for 5 years. Released in 2022, Michael now dedicates his whole life. I don't have a laugh track on here. Anyways, his life to studying and hunting the forces that took his friends for years. No one could find the place he called Hollow Seat until now. Graphically, this game looks great. It looks so good. Alright. I'm taking screenshots. And all the screenshots I'll be taking right now will be dumped over on Twitter, so follow me over there. Oh, we can't get there, okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm here for your... What is all that? Bones? I never looked at the table before when I played this. Hello? Oh. Roaming in the dark, that's not a good idea. I'm going to close this up because I don't like... I have trust issues with these particular games. The one thing I do want to see, indie developers, if you're listening, and don't oversaturate this idea, when the player goes to the window, have something pop up. Not necessarily a jump scare, but let's look out this window. Let's say over there, you see a creepy figure out in the distance, something like that. That'd be cool as hell. I don't see games do that at all, or hardly ever. But yeah, this game, it's almost photorealistic. This looks really good. Okay. I'm going based on memory right now, and my memory is... It's shot. There we go. Is this it? I go forward, backward. Where do I go with this? I'm able to click on it, but I can't do anything with it. Okay. Yep, I don't know. I'll go back to it in just a moment. Okay, I think this is... What is that little creature? Okay, this is where we get our lamp. Okay. So this triggers the other door. Okay, tapping right click will activate and deactivate the lamp. This game does look really good though. It plays really well too. I'd like to give a big shout out to the developer of this game, Jeff Winter. And this person's been working on it, I think, for a couple of years. I am not sure, but I'm digging the game. So, we can't go through there. Stupid jug. Wait, I thought that was the end. I'm like, what? Evil reacts to your presence. Explore the environment wisely for your interactions. Share the behavior, or shape the behavior of what stalks you. By the way, it's not the fault of the developer for that word shape. It's my eyes. I thought it should share, but anyways. Partially blind. That's a joke. All right. There we go. Yep, it just triggered this. So depending on how well, if the viewership is good over on YouTube, I might be streaming more on YouTube than Kick. The audio's pretty good. And please let me know how the audio and visuals are. That'd be great. Hold on for a sec, chat. I do apologize. Give me a quick moment. I just remembered. Hold on. I just remembered that I need to pop out the chat for Twitter real quick. In just a moment. Pop out chat and this. Yeah, because we're going to be here for a little while here. Twitter. Like this. Like that. Like this. Like that. Like this and like that. I guess. Ah, you bugger. To log in. Hold on. Thanks, Elon. It's like the third time logging into this freaking website. Ah. All right, there's that, and then this, that, and the other. There we go. Do we have a chat now? Okay, we do. All right, let's get back into it right now. Back into the evil trap. Hold on, what was over here? Yeah, the game plays really well. I'm just raving about the controls and the visuals. It's good. I'm really impressed. And Jeff Winter, if you're watching right now, how long did it take you to develop this game? I'm really curious. I might be doing I might do indie interviews for with indie developers to pick their brain and how you know, the thought process of making video games and all that stuff. What inspired them? That'd be kind of cool. What do you think, chat? By the way, if you're watching over on Twitter X, just click the stream, the broadcast box. It'll take you straight to a chat box, and I can read what you're saying. Do this real quick too, over here, and then just move this over here. That. Go. Okay, cool. Okay, so we go this way. I know there's a few jump scares in this game, but I don't remember where they're at. So if I ever defecate myself or urinate on myself, just point and laugh. Clip it. Post on YouTube. As a short. Run away, it says. Get out of here. I wonder who wrote that, Run Away. So as the story goes, in 2017, your buddies escaped a cult. Well, one buddy escaped in a cult, doing a satanic ritual. Okay, hold on for a sec. I have to remember. I remember doing a lot of backtracking the first time I played this. Like, where do I go? Probably right here, correct? Oh, it stopped raining. Am I going the right way? I feel like I have to go over here. Something's good. I was beyond the fence, that's where I was before. Ah, okay, yes, right here. Audio's pretty good. All right. Kind of remind me of Poltergeist 2, that weird, creepy old guy that went to the house of the family. That reminded me of him. Let me see this. Hold on for a second. Poltergeist. Geist 2, the creepy old dude. Yes, this guy. Kind of remind me of him. I'll show you real quick. This guy. Kind of looked like him. Just standing there a little bit. Let's go after him. Let's go attack him. And of course he's gone. Oh yeah, this part is a maze. Like literally a maze. It's not a difficult maze, but yeah, look at that though. Looks so good. Screenshot. In 30 minutes, we're going to check out Sony's State of Play. Figured I'll just give this game another shot. Hello? Did I miss something? That's the second time I heard that. This location. I feel like I just missed it. Like right here would be perfect for like, bam, a jump scare or something. Something to make me pee my pants. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. I think we have to go this way. Like this. No. That's a lot of shit. It's a lot of dookie sitting there. Okay, where do we go? I'm going back. Backtracking. Aha. We have to go through. Yeah. I wish we could climb up there, but we cannot. I think it's loud though. Okay, I think the jump scare is right here. Or not. But I'm intrigued with this title for this game. Curious when the full release will be. What the full release will have. I do appreciate that it is atmospheric. That not much is happening, but it's the environments and the sounds. And you can hear the ambient music that immerses the player. And that, I mean, with any indie horror game or horror game in general, you have to have some sense of immersion. Because if the player is not immersed, the game is pretty much done. And that's the main component with all horror games, is you have to have immersion. Get the player sucked into the world, into the atmosphere. Because without it, you really don't have a game. And this game is doing that really well with the immersion. I like it. Look at all that. That's really cool. Screenshot. Okay, another screenshot. Get that? Hold on. Oh, okay, that's the leaf or the branches rubbing against each other. Here, that's all I was hearing. Go back down again. Got a floating stump. Go this way. If this was real life, I'd be holding this lamp like a friggin' baseball bat. I thought I heard a whispering. Probably that windmill. I thought I heard a whisper. Wheelbarrow. Trailer. What is on the trailer? Okay, just boxes. We cannot. And I hope that with the final product, final game, we don't have to hunt down or seek oil like in freaking the Amnesia Dark Descent. That would suck. Okay, that got me. I want a jump scare. That animated pretty well too. Got a light here. Anybody here? Hello? Yeah, this game is pretty well done. I'm gonna go this way real quick. We are close to the ending, and we got 25 minutes for the state of play. Pretty close to ending already. Needs a key. Alright. I do believe it's in here. What happened? I noped right out of there. So. Yeah, last time I played this, the sound is coming from in there. It's like in another room or something. That whispering. Okay, did I miss something? Oh yeah, right, hold on. There's a key over here. There it is. Ooh. Good job with the jump scare. So we got 2 scares. What's up with the whispering? Close this door. I don't trust. Look at the ripples on the wallpaper. That looks so good. Old sewing machine. Probably an old singer. Oh. I think something does pop out over there. There's something on the other side. Alright, let's go. Okay, we can't go over there. No. Oh no. no. Ugh. Alright. There's something that I must do. Alright, I think we go back outside. Oh, of course. Locked. Is that an old TV? Yeah, that's an old CRT television. Uh-oh. You bastard. How dare you open the door like that? my butt just went wink. Closing the door. I can't close the door. I can't close it. Hello? Did I hide under the bed? Alright, let's read this. The days of the old ones are gone. If they do not bow to our master, they must die in the name of the revelation. Hallowseed belongs to him. He will take care of us now. I'm curious if this is H.P. Lovecraft stuff. My wife is hardcore into H.P. Lovecraft. She loves Cthulhu and all that. So I'm going to ask her when she gets home from work. There's a correlation with Hallowseed and Cthulhu. Hello? Okay. That jump scare, the audio needs to be turned up by like 30%. That would have been an awesome jump scare. Oh. This lamp is now lit. Jeez. On it. I think I died. Jesus. Yeah, this part of the game is really cool. I love the crypt stuff. It kind of reminds me of Don't Scream. Let's take another screenshot right here. Or Don't Scream Together. Yeah, we may or may not be able to complete this tonight. Hello. How are you? My name's Spatial. Please don't hurt me. Alright, this is not the end. This was just a glimpse of the nightmare yet to come. Evil Trap is coming soon, and add it to your wish list now.
A really creepy story.
And prepare yourself for the true face of...
Really creepy story.
...of terror. Alright, so yeah, so that was Evil Trap. And personally, graphically, it looked really well. Played really well. Audio was good. Had a great atmosphere. A good mood. I give this a 4 out of 5. If you want to try it out yourself, I'll post a link real quick. If I could. Hold on. I can't. Okay. Steam's not letting me. It's not letting me do anything, man. Anyways. But yeah, check it out yourself over on Steam. Evil Trap Prologue. And for some reason, I cannot can't do anything here. But anyways, let's go check out what's happening over on if the state of play has started yet. Real quick. Oh, it is started. Or we got 16 minutes and 25 seconds left. Right there. Put this a full screen. All right, so I'm going to let this roll, and I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a snack and all that stuff, so I just suggest you do the same thing. We got 16 minutes and 6 seconds. Be right back. Did it start? All right, chat. While we wait, we're gonna watch Paul Tassie's coverage of High Guard. We're gonna do that real quick.
So I'm back with a High Guard video, possibly the last one, though I said that before. There is going to be a bunch of marathon news and stuff coming up. I will probably cover that tomorrow after the State of Play tonight. But the biggest story, obviously, is that late yesterday, a bunch of High Guard employees, or Wildlight, the studio that makes High Guard, started posting that they'd been laid off. Not just that, they all kept saying that most of the studio had been laid off. This comes just after 2 weeks of the game being out. I think it was out on the 26th, so we're just over 2 weeks now. And once again, we circle back to the Concord 2 comparisons. I have said, nothing is ever going to be Concord 2 again, or Concord again, because that was so historic. The High Guard numbers were way higher than Concord, but the end result seems like it is possibly going to be the same. The difference here is that High Guard is not shutting down. They posted a message that they are laying off all these team members, but they are keeping a core group of developers around in order to keep the game running and update it and stuff like that. But obviously, since this move comes just 2 weeks after launch, it stands to reason that this may not probably be long for this world. So, this is obviously a trend of these games coming out.
I've been hearing that phrase a lot in these past few days. It's along for those worlds. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of
hearing it
blowing up in everyone's faces. It's so bizarre that these companies, especially this, cannot handle underperformance. I'd say High Guard is even more strange than what happened with Concord, because those numbers were so low. It was like, okay, we can't do this. High Guard had 100,000 Steam concurrents alone at launch, and those did drop precipitously, but it seems like you should be able to operate a game without laying off most of your studio within 2 weeks, unless you had some diabolical plan all along to cut overhead. But it's hard enough to maintain a live service offering, and how are you going to do that effectively with a skeleton crew? Much less, how are you going to convince people to invest in a...
I think, honestly, I think what happened was the investors that was involved with High Guard probably saw the numbers and probably mathed it out, okay, in the next 6 months. How much would it cost to keep the servers running, as an example, let alone paying your crew and your staff and all that stuff. So I think the investors bailed, and they had no choice but to close down. That's what it sounds like.
Live service shooter for any length of time when it seems somewhat inevitably doomed at this point, much less spend money.
Yeah, I even Jeff Keighley, I think he bailed probably a week ago. That's my guess on that too.
Money on it, where if a game shuts down, you're just going to throw all that out the window. Concord had to refund everybody everything because it shut down so quickly, whereas High Guard will not have to do that. I don't know how long would have to survive to not give refunds or whatever. But, that's another consideration. So if High Guard lost...
There will be zero refunds for High Guard because it's all in-game currency, all in-game purchases. Now, if it was a game itself, let's say $40 to $70, then yeah, you can probably request a refund. But since it was free to play and everything was in-store purchases, No, you're not going to get that money back.
Lost about half of its, at least the numbers we could see, half of its concurrent Steam players within, I think, 5 hours of launch day, where the implication there was that people downloaded and tried the game. I maintain that the Game Awards spot, though high profile and, you know, people are saying that's the reason it failed, it got more players than it would have if it just shadow launched like it was like they originally planned. I fully believe that's true. So it got a spotlight. They did not have a marketing campaign at all, really. So this was the first time players could be like, okay, like we didn't really like this trailer, but like, is this game actually okay? Is this game actually good? And then a bunch of people bounced off. 2 weeks later, that is down to 4,000 to 5,000 concurrents a night. I don't know what it's going to be tonight or of this weekend, but surely this news isn't going to boost the player count. And, you know, this idea that the developer said they don't need some huge amount of players certainly does not seem like it rings true, except we never really know everyone's expectations for what is the good amount of players, what is a bad amount of players and stuff like that. But it does seem kind of to run contrary to what they've said previously. I wrote an article today about like why this keeps happening with games, especially these type of hero games. And I think there is some dissonance between what people are blaming and what is actually the case. I think the biggest factor here is impressions, where the common thread with these two games at least is that they make a poor first impression from the very first trailer and did not recover from that. In Concord's case, everything they put out was not well received. In Highguard's case, they put out one Game Awards trailer, which was not very well received, and then nothing essentially until launch. And you only get, you know, in terms of like what you're seeing, you get one chance to make people be like, oh, that looks cool. Something I think a game like Marvel Rivals excelled at, because as soon as that showed up, people thought that it looked cool with its aesthetic and design and, you know, potential gameplay. But these games do not. And then you can let people play the game. And if your game hooks people, if they're like, okay, well, maybe that didn't look great, but actually playing it, I really like it. That is a way to, you know, build up a player base. The problem with Highguard is that that's exactly what happened, and just everybody bounced off. Not everybody, and there is a kind of upset group of people that this game is seemingly falling apart so quickly, because they do like it. They do see a lot of potential in it. They do think that there is a high skill gap here. Playing it myself, I do think it's better than Concord was. Well, I played a limited amount of both.
If it was so good and had a high potential, why did people bail? Like 85% of the players bailed the next day.
And the game was not compelling enough for me to like invest, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 hours into it to be like, oh, okay, like, you know, this is actually amazing, you know, once you really get into it. And
yeah, like he was saying, you only have one shot. It's like this since I started playing and covering games back in the early 90s. You had that one shot. The difference is that back then, let's say 1995, the internet wasn't as popular as it is today. So when the game went gold, meaning that the master copy was a gold disc and it got printed off, once it got to manufacturing of that game, you had that one shot. The game could not have bugs in it and all that stuff. But now that with the advent of the internet, the game could be full of bugs and they'll just patch it up later. The main goal is to ship it out as fast as possible to make that money as fast as possible. Whereas back then it was all about quality over quantity. Now it's quantity over quality now, which is kind of sad. But yeah, the Highguard, the first mishap or misstep of Highguard is not having any advertisements for it other than that one trailer for the Game Awards. That's not enough. You have to have internet presence. You have to have mostly internet presence. I was saying like TV shows, but who watches TV anyways? You know, terrestrial TV. No one really does. So like YouTube presence, not there. Twitch presence, not really there. And then the 5v5 should have been day one, not day whatever. But here it is. We're watching State of Play. This is starting now.
Spirit guide?
It's Fable.
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
It looks nice visually. But of course, with all in-game footage, it's not truly in-game footage.
Present, which must always pass.
It's controlled environment footage to show off the game in its
Regret will bind you.
best way possible.
Longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you. Yearning for a future you will not see.
I think this game starts with a cat like Kira or something.
Bound. May you depart in
Gina. Do I have that?
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
Hello.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time.
Bridge of Spirits is on sale for $20 right now on Steam.
PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Bridge of Spirits. Kena Bridge of Spirits has a deluxe edition. It's $25 right now. It's on sale, but it comes with it. They only have one DLC for it. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Skip Reality? How you doing? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, chat, let me know how the volume is, if it's too loud. Sucker Punch.
Wilds of Isil, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune.
What is this?
Many fought back. Many.
Up to 4 players, wow. Yeah, that rooftop sequence a few seconds ago reminds me of Tenchu.
Nothing can stop a true warrior from vengeance, not even death. Those
are Yotai Legends already? Ghost of Yotai just released like 2 months ago, right?
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You or me? I can't wait to find out.
Yeah, Stranding 2 on the beach. I'm predicting that Death Stranding 3 will have some sort of co-op. Maybe a 3-player co-op. If Sony was smart, they would sell their controllers to the PC players. They're advertising like special movements and stuff with the controller. That'd be kind of cool if the PC players could actually do that as well at home. March 19th for PC, wow. Bad Robot Games.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games.
Hi, Mike.
Game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result
Really, Mike?
is an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no 2 runs are ever the same.
This does look pretty cool.
Is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, welcome in.
Represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you.
Interesting.
We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos.
I'm seeing a lot of different gameplay, like Once Human, a little bit of SOCOM.
We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being
a little bit of Helldivers,
drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again.
Reprinted.
The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array.
Oh, okay. Cool, man.
Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the scanner boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans from...
Yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube.
Scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle.
This looks like fun, actually.
...to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out...
Yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube.
...from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us.
I can't believe he just said that.
Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth.
By the way, 4Loop is available, or will be available, on the PC, on Steam.
You really can make everything.
So this is Pragmata. I played the demo of this. This was a lot of fun.
New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
smelly.
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
The first thing that popped in mind was like, I think he said, I was like, you what, talkative and annoying? Anyways, I'm sorry. I just got out of work and started streaming. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Deploying reinforcements.
But yeah, the gameplay was really interesting on this. But it was fun. I never encountered these weird baby guys, though. April 24th, pre-order now. PlayStation 5. Yeah, the gameplay demo was available on Steam as well. It was fun.
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under.
Oh my god, that's Hot Leon.
Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Oh, what's that voice actor's name that was on Death Stranding 2?
Consider was where it all began for me.
Sounds like Troy Baker. That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Yeah, I was going to play all the Resident Evils leading up to Requiem, but I would never make it on time.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Resident Evil. I hope they bring that back, that voice actor. Resident Evil.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Awesome.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain.
What?
2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins,
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
I might start doing play a series of Legacy of Kain. Because Blood Omen is 97 cents on Steam.
Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation.
But it's not controller supported, which kind of sucks.
This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
Got what she said.
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて。
By the way, getting back to the Legacy of Kain, they, from the creators of Legacy of Kain, they are going to release a game called Dead House Sonata.
ダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的な
Is this Virtual Fighter? I wasn't paying attention. It looks like it.
発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
Dead or Alive, okay. Wow, it's on the 6th installment? I remember when Dead or Alive 1, or I think it was Dead or Alive 2, where the chicks were in bikinis.
1996年から展開している
You won't see those days ever again.
数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報をお待ちください。
Ooh, what's this? Oh, wow. Ah, it's Control, okay.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer.
I have the first Control game. I should play it sometime.
Research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there.
It just dawned on me that it's in third person. The first Control game was first person.
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing?
Oh, that's cool.
I think I hear something.
Well, that's rude.
I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
I need to play this game.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Looked like she was holding crochet needles.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man.
This Guild Wars?
Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Oh, it's Crimson Moon. I'm over here on Steam trying to find the. Yeah, that was. Hold on. Just... Darksiders. That's what I was thinking. The last game I thought was like a sequel to Darksiders. Beast of Reincarnation.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title
Looks like it's going to be on Steam
decades
as
ago,
well at the same
alongside
time.
the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow.
Yeah, wasn't that an Ubisoft game?
Will be available June 26th.
Rayman?
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into
Interesting,
oblivion,
the
burrow under
8-bit
hazards
style.
and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited-time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
Ooh.
Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met.
Yeah, Mina the Hollower is also on Steam.
Alba must earn
Wishlist
the
it there.
wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Yeah, that Neva game you could buy it right now on Steam for $20. It looks like they released it on Steam first, or the PC first, and then now over to the consoles. What's this? Oh, this is cool. Play as a monkey? Taco. Shinobi Ops.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity? Little King.
What is this? Not a chicken. Giant rooster. Seriously, you're playing as a giant chicken. Giant chicken with the thum. I'll be honest, it does look really good though. Combat looks like a lot of fun. Probably from the makers of Wukong. That's what I'm thinking. Project Windless. Yep, that's exclusive to the PlayStation. Not on Steam. Oh, great.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Pod racing? Okay, this looks like fun. Ooh. Okay, it's like Burnout.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Galactic Racer?
Brace yourself!
Bond is immature.
I heard that IOI Interactive has already moved away from this game.
To his charm.
Look, I know
they're focusing. Their focus is back on Hitman because was it last month they said that they're going to add co-op to the Hitman franchise.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
The Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything
I honestly don't think this game's going to do well.
I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Only because there's no 007, no James Bond movie to back it up. And I mean, James Bond is kind of a dead franchise, so I don't think it's going to do well.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA.
I think he's in Japan.
Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio
Hideo Kojima Productions.
And meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved, and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Metal Gear.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense...
Wouldn't it be crazy if they added DLC to the PlayStation 3 version? Metal Gear Solid 4?
SOP. The sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me?
This was an outstanding franchise, though.
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over,
I might do a Metal Gear Solid
choice
play series.
to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary.
Did they bring back David Hayter?
Stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
It's a PSP version.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Volume 2.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。 さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリ
Yeah,
ーズ
I just looked up the Volume 1 collection of Metal Gear Solid on Steam. It's basically digital artwork and soundtracks. That's about it.
という大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
It's an announcement for Metal Gear 6. Kind of cool. So. Let's play Paradox. Oh, what the? That's cool. That octopus action. I'll play this. This looks like fun. Darwin's Paradox. I'm gonna wishlist that right now on Steam. That looks like a lot of fun.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France. So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont.
Castlevania.
Last of House Belmont.
I can't believe Castlevania has lasted this long. The first Castlevania game came out on the regular Nintendo on the NES back in 1987.
ありがとうございます。キャッスルバニア
And it's still going.
プロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Okay.
Listen to me.
So this is the 80s because
'Cause
I
'cause 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 'cause
Those portable televisions were at least in the mid 80s. This is Stranger Things crap.
I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me.
Dead by Daylight?
Come back to me, Simon.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's
Silent Hill? Okay. Nothing we can do until help arrives. Please, something. Whatever heart this town had has stopped. This town is ours.
Trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it.
Interesting. He's trying to rewind time and stuff.
It doesn't let us change things.
Simon
You did.
Ordell? This looks interesting. What in the world? Dang. Silent Hill? No way! Silent Hill Townfall. That's exclusive to PlayStation. Not on Steam.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall. Journey.
Is Dot Hack? That'd be kind of cool if they brought back Dot Hack.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
That reminds me of Monster Hunter right here. Rev Noir.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、 ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
Upcoming games from Konami. Yeah, Darwin's Paradox looks like a lot of fun. I'll probably play that when that comes out. John Wick?
With your skill set, must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
I was wondering when they're going to make a video game based on John Wick.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable. He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Yeah, I would need more information on this game. I want to see gameplay footage of this, not a cinematic trailer.
I believe you are ready.
Hopefully that'll come in later down the line. Like all that action scenes, how is that going to be? It's like quick time events.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is reprising the role. That's cool. Ooh, dang. Ooh, ooh. Be seeing you.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison.
Bungie?
It's a lovely day outside.
Oh, this is a marathon. Okay, yeah.
Quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until...
Yeah, this game is on Steam for $40 right now.
For those
Pre-purchase.
who do not wake.
Or $60 for the deluxe edition, pre-purchase.
So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday! This is General Dan Agreed of the New Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, Mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. Embrace. Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
What is this?
Hey everyone,
it's
my name
Marathon
is Joe
still.
Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Okay, anybody interested in Marathon?
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go!
Is that co-op? I think so.
In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes two fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game.
Tekken is still going.
PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can
I remember playing the first Tekken back in '94 in the arcade. Resurrect. Oh,
PlayStation version of Time Crisis.
Time Crisis,
arcade
yeah.
action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Interesting. That's cool that they do that.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open...
Oh, this is also on Steam.
Puzzles and playful discoveries.
I just wish listed it.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals.
This actually looks really good. Really cool.
Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Yeah, that's in a couple months. Of course, they have all those bundles, skins, and all that crap. Chandelier.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable!
X-Men.
You cannot stand against the storm.
That's more fighters. Okay.
Mother Earth.
There's a lot of fighters in this city of play.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this!
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done.
Original voice of Wolverine, that's pretty cool.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger together!
Looks pretty crazy. Howard the Duck? You can unlock Howard the Duck, that's awesome.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as a
Anybody else interested in fighters? Fighting games?
Armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's gonna set up so many traps that her opponents are gonna feel like they're running an obstacle course.
Maximum velocity.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and stay tuned.
Okay. All right, I think we're at the halfway point. Maybe towards the end of this state of play. Santa Monica Studio. God of War. Which version of it, though? God of War 2. God of War 3. God of War 4.
Your son has returned.
Entire trilogy. Remake.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War.
I was gonna say, he's original.
And I'm thrilled.
Original voice for Kratos.
Exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw. Yeah. Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time
He's doing pretty good for his age, though.
We're coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
That was fun.
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Interesting. The origin of God Kratos.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that in the first God of War, you fight Medusa, I want to say. And then you use her head. God of War, Sons of Sparta. nice. It's out right now. Well, that was interesting. State of play this year. A lot of cool looking games to look forward to. Metal Gear Solid 1 looked pretty good. Akina looked really good. I'm gonna probably pick up Akina very soon. Pragmata was a fun demo to play. Star Wars looked interesting, but 007 probably not. But John Wick, I probably will play it just to see what it's like. And that chicken one, what the hell was that? Project Windless. Unfortunately, it's not on Steam at all. But all right, that was State of Play. Thank everybody for stopping in. But yeah, that was a pretty cool State of Play this year. PlayStation. Thank everybody for stopping in. And yes, I'll be back on tomorrow with more indie games. Probably play some indie horror games. Check out some more demos. And thank you everybody for stopping in. And if you like what you see, please hit the follow button and subscribe if you're on YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow. For some reason, I don't have audio for that one. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. See ya. Yeah, you too saw Escape Reality. Thank you for stopping in.